Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who haven't been here before, my name is Sam, and on this channel I talk about fragrance-related content. Today we're going to do a fragrance rotation, so every perfume that I wore Monday through today, Sunday, for the week ending June 11th. So if you're interested to hear, stick around. Okay, so on Monday I was traveling. I was actually in San Francisco, California on a work trip, and I wore Iris 39, and this is by Le Labo. It's a wonderful chypre style fragrance. It's iris and violet with some civet and some nice tropical touches. Like there's a ginger and a lime note in here. I just really love this one. It felt really, really good to wear it in San Francisco. It was like the perfect fit for the kinds of meetings that I was having, and it lasts and lasts and lasts all day long. I actually have a big bottle of this one, but I took this little travel decant with me on the plane, and it worked out perfectly. That was Monday, Iris 39 by Le Labo. On Tuesday, I was traveling back to Los Angeles, and then when I got back to LA, I was doing some errands. I had to go pick up my dog from the sitter and go to the grocery store, that kind of stuff. So I wanted something that was going to be really effortless, and I picked Cloud Intense, or Cloud 2.0 by Ariana Grande. So I've had this fragrance for a while now, and it's really, really nice for a celebrity fragrance, or for any fragrance really in general. I mean, it's very sweet, but it also has this kind of warm, almost kind of salty or sweaty base, which I think is like an ambroxan or cashmerean. But it's just super easy to wear. It's very easy to reach for it, and it works really well in those circumstances where you're just running errands and you want to smell good, but you don't really want to think about it. This does really well in those circumstances, and so it worked out great on Tuesday. It was Ariana Grande's Cloud 2.0. On Wednesday, I had a work event that was kind of like semi-formal, and I picked up this one, which I wore to my last semi-formal work event. It's Oud Satin Mood by Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and this is great. I don't detect any oud here. If I were going to name it, I would name it something like Rose Saffron Vanilla Pudding. It's really sweet. It's really delicious smelling. It's almost gourmand. But it has this like beautiful cloud around you when you wear it. It's really, really perfect for kind of like nighttime social events. I only have this little 5 ml decant that I got from Lucky Scent with another order. But the more I wear it, the more I like it. And I would consider getting a full bottle of this one. It's on my wish list now. The one thing I would say about it is that I think it does lean a little bit feminine. And that's fine with me, but I was expecting it to be sort of more down the line unisex, and I tend to like things kind of like unisex leaning feminine, and this is like unisex leaning very feminine. So just an FYI, that's kind of my take on it. It's Oud Satin Mood by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. All right, moving right along. On Thursday, I got something in the mail that I was excited about, and so obviously I wore that. It was L'Heure Convoité, or L'Heure de Convoité by Cartier. And this is just a 4 ml sample. I'd actually owned this one before and gave it away because I wasn't impressed by it, but then it ended up kind of like haunting my memory. And so I bought another sample. This was like a year ago I had a sample of it, and I've been thinking about it ever since. And I'm so happy that I did because it's gorgeous. It's like how do I describe it? I think it's based around carnation, which is like a peppery, clovey, papery kind of flower, which is a little bit masculine. And then it's got notes of, or it feels like it has notes of champagne. There's a big strawberry thing going on here. There's a lot of iris. I think there's a little bit of rose too. This one I could see being perceived as being entirely feminine, and I think that's why I gave it away the first time. But on trying it again, that carnation really makes it more masculine in a way, and the thing is just so well done and so interesting and so like out of the box creative. I really, really enjoyed this one, so I'm looking forward to getting more aware of this one. And yeah, it's Cartier's L'Heure Convoité. On Friday, I started early. I went to the gym, and then after the gym, I was going to the office, and I wore Esprit du Tigre by Heeley. And this is one that I've had for a year now. I haven't worn it all that much. You can see the dent there, but now that it's kind of like starting to open up and macerate a little bit, I just really enjoyed wearing this one on Friday. I couldn't stop like smelling myself and just like thinking like, whoa, this is so good. Why don't I wear this more often? It opens up with mint and camphor, and I think it's two kinds of mint, like peppermint and spearmint. And so it's got like this Vicks Vapo Rub kind of opening. Um, yeah, and then it kind of goes straight to the base, which is a little bit of vetiver and a lot of cardamom. Like this is a cardamom balm on my skin, and it's buttery and nutty, and it's kind of delicious. It's not gourmand at all. It's not sweet, but it's super creamy. This time when I was wearing it, I noticed the cardamom is so like silky and creamy. It almost feels floral, but there's no florals here that I know of. A lot of clove as well. So this was an incredible wear. I was so happy I wore it on Friday. It's Esprit du Tigre by Heeley. And finally today is Sunday, and on Sunday I play in a beach volleyball league here in Los Angeles. And I usually wear this. It's a Lee 41 by Le Labo. I've crocheted over this bottle. But Lee 41 is a take on Lily. This is a big tuberose with some, it's kind of like an abstract, very almost severe white floral bouquet, but then in the heart there's this ylang-ylang note that comes in that makes it almost tropical. It's like creamy and almost banana-y or coconutty. I really enjoy it. And then the base of this is just the best vanilla that I have in my collection, and it lasts forever. And strangely, despite that sounding very heavy, this is kind of like a solar take on a white floral, and it works really super well at the beach, and it even works really well when I'm like coming home and I'm covered in sand and salt and sweat, and I like reach down and smell, and I don't know, I smell delectable. I smell like white flowers at the beach. I really love this one. It's Lee 41 by Le Labo. Anyway, guys, that's my fragrance rotation for the week. I would love to know what you wore this week if you drop it down in the comments, and I'll see you next week for another fragrance rotation. All right.